Hello, sexy souls, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be looking at what the eclipse energy is going to bring for you, what changes you can expect. Because unlike other full moons or other astrological events, if you're just sitting at home, it might not even really affect you. But with the eclipse energy, it's going to affect you whether you like it or not, because that's just the way it is. And things will never be the same. So it could be good or bad, but either way, something's gonna change. I'm not really going to be looking too much into your astrology side of things. I'm just going to see what tarot has to say. I am going to be doing more of that stuff on my Patreon, and I want to thank everyone who has joined me over there. It's really made me happy, and I was so resistant on even doing it, and now I've done it and I'm like, whoa, all the support just means so much. So thank you to everyone. And if you just want to see what my Patreon is all about, all the details, if you click the link, it'll show you what the different options are and what different types of content I will be making over there. But yeah, thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. Yeah, also I have a little bit of a lot of it. I have a freebie for all of you. One of my fellow followers here, don't like that word, but Chrissy, who watches my videos, she has recently released her website, and she was happy to give me a discount code for all of you to use. The discount code is josephmoon, but I will have everything down below. The course is basically for anyone who struggles with negative thoughts, or who has went through something like recently and they just can't really get to grips with what's happening in their life. Just generally just trying to reprogram your mind into thinking more positive. It's going to be, I think it's a week long, yes, and it's got printables. You don't have to have a printer though. You can just use your tablet or your phone or whatever. But yeah, it's really, like, she's so nice to have done this, and all that she's asking is for anyone that just buys it for free. So you're not really buying it, but you are. But in exchange for her being so kind to all of us, just all she asks is for you to leave a review if you enjoyed it. And if you find like you didn't really enjoy it or whatever, don't be that person that leaves a negative review, because just email her. And anyway, during the course, she will be sending you emails throughout the week to keep you motivated and to just kind of share a little bit more about what the course kind of entails or whatever. And also she is giving a meditation. It's loving yourself more. It's a mantra meditation, and she swears by it. She said that she was in, I think, got out of a toxic relationship and she didn't really have good thoughts about everything, so she was using this meditation. And yeah, I am excited to, I'm going to get the meditation myself because I love meditations. And yeah, just please go support her, because she deserves it. She's worked so hard on, the website is amazing. Like, I wish my website looked like that, but your boy's lazy and your boy don't really care about how aesthetically pleasing things are. So I wish I was more like that, but I just don't really care because I'm lazy. But yes, without further ado, I hate when I say that because that's like such a YouTuber thing to say. We have 4 piles. I am going to channel as well, so I haven't looked at any of the piles because I didn't want it to throw me off. I have tried that before and it does actually kind of throw me off. So I haven't looked at anything, but we have 4 piles, and we have, I don't want to remove the crystals because I know they're going to fall away. Okay, this is pile number 1. Didn't fall away. Pile number 2, yeah, you fell. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. So take as long as you want, and I will see you in the timestamps in the description box. Okay, hello, pile number 1. So let's see what changes are going to come with you and in your life in general with the eclipse energy. So Okay, I'm straight away feeling that I definitely am sensing the new beginning for you. It's almost like if it's almost like birthing anew. So someone actually could be getting ready to have a baby any minute now, and that is definitely going to come quicker than expected with this energy coming in. It's because it feels like the overall feeling that I have is that away from the birthing of a baby, the feeling that I have is like something's trying to push through energetically, and it's just kind of gonna come straight through the surface. Like everything is going to come to the surface, and it's going to kind of bring it back into balance. And I do think that this has a lot. It has a lot to do with that. I feel like someone is kind of like weak or can't walk. I don't know what that is, but it's like having support. So it's like a family supporting energy here. And it's also about being fair, and everyone is really being supportive and fair to each other. It has a lot of feminine energy as well here. I think that most of it is going to not be very you're not going to see a lot of physical change. You're just going to notice more emotional changes in people, and you're going to see that people are a lot happier in themselves, in your family, or whoever you're around, whoever you class as your family, because not all of us are with our families right now. But yeah, you're the people that you have around you are going to make you feel more comfortable in your home environment, and things are going to start to even out again. And the energy that has been feeling off lately is going to be feeling a lot more stable. Let's just say that. Okay, so that's a good message that we got to start off with. So now let's look at the cards. I'm going to sneeze. Okay. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Star. I will show you these in a little bit. We have the Three of Cups, and I don't know what this card is. It's just a random card in this deck. But yeah. Let me look here. Okay, so I want to start off by saying that I feel here that you have been dealing with a lot of truth bombs, to say the least. You've been dealing with a lot of things coming out through gossiping, because just with the Queen of Swords here and the Three of Cups over here as well, I think that you probably either don't really like gossiping, and you don't really think that it's something you want to continue doing, but you love your friends and you love the people that you have around you. Again, with this Three of Cups, you love having these moments of like just enjoying life and getting together. But with the Star energy, I kind of feel like you have to kind of retreat back and fill your own cup here. And I think this has a lot to do with where you're being guided in life. A lot of the things that are going on in your life right now feel great, and it feels like you are building a nice relationship with your friends, and just your whole your lifestyle's kind of getting back on track. But I think that there's some sort of feeling of not really looking at your inner child in some way. There is a part of you that doesn't really want to have to speak out about certain things. I'm not sure exactly what they are, but you're having to be a bit of a biatch, because you're you're not ready for the change, and right now maybe, but I think that very, very soon you are going to start being more truthful, and you're going to start being more honest, because there's just certain things that you just don't really approve of, and no matter what, you're being guided towards the truth each and every day. But when this eclipse comes in with the star energy, it's like everything is going to kind of be back in alignment, and you're going to see things a lot clearer, and you're going to be very much thinking about things very analytically with the Queen of... Is that the Queen or the King? It's the King of Swords. That's funny how I felt like... I thought it was the Queen, but I felt like it was the King, and now it makes sense. It's the King of Swords. Okay, well that makes sense why I felt like... that makes sense why I felt like that had something to do with a father when I was channeling earlier on. I think that some people have not had a father figure around, or the father in their life was just not very helpful when it came to like being there for his children, because it feels like with this card the mother was always the one to show the love. So that is probably going to start to change in regards to like how you are going to feel about that man or that fatherly figure. The eclipse is going to bring in this more of a not what you're thinking about him anymore. It's going to start to, I don't really care. I don't really care what's going on with him. I just hope that things just balance out, and they will, because what I felt was like everything is going, the fairness again. Fairness is coming in. Everything is going to play out, and everything is going to be a lot fair, because with the star card, it's like your thoughts are going to start to make sense, because you're going to hear things. Again, there is going to be some sort of a gossiping going around. So whatever way it comes across or comes around, it's it might come across as gossip, and you might not like it at the start, but it will fix things in the future. So just know the difference between good gossip and bad gossip. I don't even know why I'm hearing that, but I hope that makes sense. Like, there's gossip that can be good. Wait. Yeah, if it's gossip that's coming across as in not talking bad about people, but just being upfront and honest about someone. And it's going to come from, it could come from your mother though, because she's very close with sharing, she's very close with you, and anyone that is a single parent and the father is not there, this is all going to start being a lot more everything's going to be very, very different. You're going to think a lot of what has happened meant so much more than what you think right now. It's going to be like, okay, I'm happy. I don't mind it being like this, because this is the way it should have been all of this time. I hope that makes sense. And yes, that is all I have for you, group number 1. Leave a comment down below if it makes any sense at all, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Hello, group number 2. So let us look at what is going to be coming with the eclipse this month. Sorry. Okay. I've seen someone like, you have been trying to run in life, as in like you've trying to been, I don't know what it is, but I've seen like a person running, and they have this like big, like almost like a lion's tail. You could be a Leo energy, but it was like it pulled you back and was like, and it's almost like an ancestor, and then I seen whispering into your ear. So with that, I feel that and then I have seen the moon. So it's almost like right now there's some things spiritually that you maybe don't trust as much as you would like to. You do hear about it. Maybe you're hearing from other tarot readers about something that's going to change, and you are trusting it, but as well you're not really slowing down to notice it. So I really feel like you're going to start to get kind of more signs from your ancestors, or whatever way you connect to the divine. Yeah, I feel like you're going to start to notice a lot of things manifesting physically that are going to be signs from ancestors, or you're going to want to have more knowledge about certain cultures and stuff like that, and you're going to be like, why am I interested in this? Like, you may be interested in like Indian culture, or you might be interested in tribes of the Amazon, or some Egyptian kind of knowledge, and this is your ancestors is kind of like pushing you to look at physical objects or things that we can look at here in this reality, and that's going to give you a lot of insight into what you're interested in, because your ancestors now are ready to start communicating with you on a deeper level through sorry there's a fly through messages that are coming in. Okay, yeah, I think that's all I have. Okay, let's see. Oh god lord. Yeah, I definitely felt like whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. This eclipse is gonna do you some good. What the hell? Okay. There's a bearded man. We have the 10 of Cups here. I'm just going to show you. There's a man in that card with white hair and a beard. Okay, I'm going to put that back. And then we have the Emperor. So I do feel like your spirit guide, or your ancestor that kind of watches over you, he's very much someone who was a very powerful man in a past life. Powerful man. And I really think that you need to start thanking your ancestors for showing you the way up until this point. And they're going to continue rewarding you with all of this abundance, because we have the 9 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. So you're almost at a point where you're completely okay with everything that's happening in your life physically. Everything that you have attracted into your life, you've done that through kind of being more trusting with how things are gonna go. So I think that this is a time for you to kind of flip the situation. Why are there so many flies? Where did they come from? There's like 3, and there were not in here before. 3 flies. I don't know. Google that if you want. What does that mean? Paying attention. It all has to do with paying attention to what you have around you, that I think that you're not really noticing what you have. Yeah, there's something about it's almost like you kind of have a fear of wanting to kind of get yourself out there or do something. I don't know. It's like you're trying to be happy and more content with just being at home, and you're very, very content at home, and your spirit guide now is wanting to push you in a different direction that's kind of going to bring you to a different stage in your life, which I think that everything for you has been going really good, and they're going to continue to go good. And these cards are amazing because we have the Nine of Pentacles. It's like you are so happy, like everything that you have, you love it. You love everything that you've got. You love where you are in life. You love your home. You love everything that has been going on in life lately, and it's only going to get better. But I do want to say that there is going to be a change in how you feel about the physical world and about money in general. You're going to start to get a little bit unhappy with how much it kind of has become a thing that you're kind of only focused on. And your spirit guide wants you to now read about a lot of different things, and they want you to try out a lot of different things because you're working really hard and you're not taking time to, you know, learn about things. You're more so trying to create things and keep yourself busy, and all that your mind really wants to do right now is to create things. And that's a really good thing. But I feel like the best thing that you can be doing as well is communicating with people, because here there's two people here within this Ten of Pentacles, and they're kind of, you know, out talking about life and la la la, and that's great. But your spirit guides want you to notice who you're communicating with, because over time, if you get too comfortable in your own space, they're going to start causing a little bit of your energy is going to start kind of causing a little bit of this feeling of like nothing's really happening anymore, and you're going to eventually get, because you've gotten to a point where you're really happy, okay, but then that happiness starts to fade because you need to work more on the spiritual side and just enjoying more of being in the moment and not really working so hard or thinking that you need to be doing more or anything like that, because you have more with the Emperor. It's like you don't really want to give too much away emotionally. You want to keep that control over your own energy, and it's almost like you don't really, not that you don't want to share things with people, you don't want to wreck what you have going for yourself. You don't want to bring people in that don't get you. You would rather just keep people at a distance and not have a moment of I just keep feeling like with this that the biggest change here is going to be that you will start to wonder, what should I be doing? And everything you're doing is great. And you're going to start to think like, what am I doing wrong? I'm not feeling like this is right. Or you're going to start to question things. And that's because you're trying to control too much of the physical world. You're trying to control what happens in the 3D, because this is all Pentacles. It's like you just want everything to keep going the way that they're going, okay? But the only reason that they would stop going this way is if you start to neglect your more spiritual side. You need to just start to try and tap in with the divine feminine energy, which literally just means like slowing down and taking in everything one day at a time, being more in the moment and not really thinking too much about like finances and not spending too much money on things because you got into a habit of like, I can just kind of treat myself. Okay, and treating yourself is fine, but you also need to treat yourself into thinking less about work, okay? Because you're just kind of, it's on your mind a lot. Like you're constantly focusing on whatever it is that you want to get done, like you want to get it done, because that's going to bring you more abundance. This what's your emotions attaching? What are you starting to attach these emotions of? Like, is it work? Is it frustrating for you to create this? If it's frustrating, you need a break. You need to take a time off. You need to just go outside and have a little bit of fresh air, which I think you are doing. But I mean, like, properly, like breathing in and being like, I can slow down when I want to. I just have to choose to. Okay. I hope that made sense. Please leave a comment down below if you feel like this resonates at all. Obviously, we won't know fully what I'm talking about until the big change comes, but yeah, I think this was very easy, kind of. It's like I feel like there is more coming if you don't slow down. So you'll have harder lessons if you don't take the hint. Is what I was picking up from all of that. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Hello, group number 3. So let us tap in and see what is coming with this new eclipse and what changes are going to happen for you. So yeah, let's begin. Okay, I see that you're looking for problems. I see, like, it's almost like you stepped on a thorn. Not, you probably didn't, but like this is what's showing me. So it's almost like, okay. So, you know, like if you step on a thorn and instead of, you know, getting tweezers and pulling out the thorn, you're kind of just letting it sit there and you're letting it throb. It's like there's something in your energy that's just kind of throbbing away there. And it's like, this is whatever your body is trying to tell you, that is like a sign that you should be aware of what's going on. Like if your body is tired or if you have a pain in a certain place, this is your body is communicating with you. So some people that might have some lower back pain, or because I'm feeling lower back pain and I'm also feeling like brain headaches. But it also could be that you're just contemplating on a lot of things and you're not actually just getting rid of the problem. If you were to rip out that thorn, that would be it. It would be fixed, okay? So it's just kind of nipping it in the bud and forgetting about it. Because you just have to take action and move on from it, is what I feel and I'm hearing. Because nothing really bad is going to happen. All you need to do is just, yeah, like, it's not like anything really drastic is going to change. It's like, once you do it, it's like, oh, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. So that's what I feel from that. I also feel like you just think that the world's just somewhere that you feel a bit alienated from and you just don't think that you fit in. I feel like, because I'm seeing like someone who thinks about aliens. But I feel like you just think a lot of the time, like, why am I here? What is the point? I just don't fit in with anybody. People don't really get what I want to say. So why do I even bother? I'm thinking that is going to eventually start to change because you're going to have to change it. You probably at the start of the year, you were always trying to prove your point, or you were always trying to speak up and speak your truth. And then over time, you just started to feel like, oh, no one wants to hear what I have to say. So now you have like this negative feeling towards certain people, and your emotions are starting to like take over rather than you wanting to speak passionately about things, because you just see that everyone has kind of been like slapping you back in the face. Not physically, but like you just felt like certain things that people said would just felt like a slap in the face, and you're just like, okay, well, why did I even bother trying to help you or even suggest anything to you, because you just don't listen to me. This is all going to change. This is like, you will eventually see the light in all of this, and you're going to start looking at life and realize that you're choosing to not make any plans because of the way you're thinking about stuff. You're really being very negative, and you're kind of waiting for things to calm down, when really the external world will calm down when you calm down, and when you stop focusing on everything that's going on around you and you just calm the waters within. Because I feel like there's a lot of mixed emotions. It's like the ocean's like, maybe you're an Aquarius, like see the ripples or the I see the Aquarius sign of like the ziggy-zag watery thing, even though Aquarius is not a water sign, but yeah, again, that would make sense. Air sign, speaking up, feeling alienated. There we go. All that's coming in. That makes sense. Okay, let us see the cards. Okay, so definitely you are going to be offered. I feel like, you know, people that are trying to help you, you need to realize that maybe you don't need to help. Maybe you don't need to help people. It's actually people that need to help you. But you're not. I don't feel like you're open enough, because you're sitting here with your arms crossed and someone's offering you this cup and you're just like, I don't need that. Sorry. When really, if you bring another cup in, that's going to add 4 cups, and you're going to be able to be a little bit, you're going to see that there's more structure to how you're feeling emotionally, because someone is going to give you some sort of emotional support that's going to help you kind of be more comfortable with where you are at. That's going to be something that's going to change for you. Wow, okay. And what's this? Okay. This is just what I feel. I think that what's coming for you is this ending of these thoughts. These thoughts that you have are going to end. You're going to have something that happens. This is the biggest change. Someone is going to say something to you, and you're going to have to make a decision on how you want this to keep going forward. So whatever has kept kind of happening, look at your patterns. What are your patterns and what has kept repeating? Because it has been repeating because you have been focused and thinking on it. And someone's just going to say something that's just going to set you over the edge, and you're going to be done with it. And this is great, because this is what I was feeling like you're going to. When I was visualizing, I seen you looking out a window, and you're kind of like looking at the horizon, and that makes sense here with this. And there's a lot of there's 2 horizons here. So it's like you haven't really been making plans recently, because just we needed this 10 of Swords to come in, where it's just like, enough is enough. I need to get on with things. I need to start treating life differently from here on out. And that is why you're going to have this kind of like moment of, why am I not doing the thing that I always wanted to do? Because you're kind of looking, you're looking now, moving into this, you're looking into the future in a positive way. You're noticing that it only has to be that bad if I want it to be that bad. There's so many other things that you're going to make up these. You're going to see solutions for problems, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be a slower process. It's not going to all happen very quickly, but this is going to be what you're dedicated on. You're going to really love making sure that everything works out okay this time. That this time it's going to work, okay? And just be careful, because with the 4 of Pentacles, I feel like if you're trying too hard to make this work, you might start to get a little bit like blocked off again from people, and you don't want that. You want to be open to people. You want to be open with how you're making financial decisions, because I feel like root chakra, definitely you need to work on your root chakra, because I feel like this is really what's going on. It's like you need to be grounded, because like you're sitting at this tree, but you don't look happy. So that must mean that you're not grounded. This tree, it wants to help you. This tree wants to ground you. People do want to ground you. People do want to, say that it's okay to feel this way. But not everything has to be as complicated as your mind is making it. That's what I'm hearing. So this is a good thing. This is a good change for you. But I just want to say that really you need to be careful about how you are treating your relationship with money, your work. If you don't like your work, or if you're going to work and it's just paying the bills but it's not actually making you happy, then that's why this is going to come up. These things are going to be like, I'm not happy here, so why am I staying here? Why am I staying here? I could be going all the way over there into the future that I know that is coming, because it is coming. Whether you believe it is or not, I see that with this change and with what I was feeling of, like, just pulling the thorn out. It's like Thor. It's like that hammer. It's like this hammer's gonna come down and be like, listen up. You gotta move. That's kind of what is coming in. So whatever things you just wanted to just nip in the bud, you're gonna find the courage. This is all good. It looks kind of like you're being a little bit like negative, but this is what has to come. Don't ever feel like you're being like this is something you should be feeling guilty about, because you're gonna learn from this anyway. It's like you're gonna be like, it's all gonna happen so fast, and you're gonna be like, okay, I get it now. I get the hints. I get the hints. I need to move on. I need to do something different, and this is what has to happen, and it will happen. Okay. But yeah, that is all I have for you, group number 3. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I wasn't a little bit too harsh, but leave a comment down below, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Hello, group number 4. So let us check what the eclipse is going to bring for you. Sorry, I thought there was something on the screen. Never mind. Okay. Okay, I just heard like, I fucking knew it. So, yeah. This could be a few different things. This could be, I fucking knew it in a positive thing, a positive way, or a negative way. I'm not sure. Whatever you think that you fucking know, you fucking will find out, and you will know. I literally just seen someone like ripping someone's shirt off and being like, so I don't know if you are like the boobies or whatever, but I did see a light shining out from this person's heart space. So it's almost like you're going to find out how they really feel about something. That's what I'm picking up from that. I also am picking up that you are someone who is very defensive when it comes to sharing your knowledge, and you are someone who can think that you're right a lot of the time. And you're gonna be learning now with this new moon, sorry, different music's playing, or this eclipse energy, that you need to kind of stop venting to others about stuff, because a lot of people are getting a little bit fed up with a lot of the things that you say you want to do. They think that we're okay, do it. That's what I'm getting. So a lot of that is coming in, but I really think that you are so smart. But I had this with another pile. I think that you need to make more sense of the divine feminine energy that is trying to communicate with you, because I feel that these changes are coming for you to keep this faith that good things are coming, because I think you're losing a little bit of the faith. What you're doing now is you're starting to speak about your dreams and your passions and everything to everyone, so that it's kind of a way of like, I'm nervous, I don't know if this is going to happen, but I'm going to keep saying it's going to happen just to keep myself in check, which is not working for you. Okay, let us look at the cards. Okay, I don't know what this card is, but I pick it up as rest. Okay, rest. Money. Okay. Rest, rest, money, money. This card is, I look at this like someone's resting, dreaming, and then I picked this card up as like, these are like your angels, spirit guides, all of the above. You're like your whole tribe up there in the spirit world. And then you have like your higher self that's like, no bitches, can you just let this pass for a little second, okay? Because it's time to just let them contemplate on what has happened. So again, and with the Four of Swords, I think that you are starting to see your true colors. And with the eclipse energy, you are going to be able to notice that, okay, this is what I've been doing wrong all of this time. And if you've been having any funny dreams about like sacrifice or death or anything like this, it's kind of wanting to tell you that it's time for you to sacrifice some things in your life, and that these changes are not as scary as you think. It's more so to do with like sacrificing yourself. And again, it's like I'm looking at this and it's like I think of a tomb, but he's lying on the tomb. So it's like it's not going to be awful. You're not dying. You just have to make a decision, because you are protected. Your spirit guides want to tell you that you are protected and there's nothing to worry about. If you're worrying about finances, which I feel like a lot of you are, just know that your finances are safe. Your finances are going to be protected. And it's not as I don't know what you're thinking about your finances, but it's not exactly what you imagine. You have a completely different idea about how things are going to go, and it's not going to go like that. That's what I want to say. I'm hearing that loud and clear, because they're going to be giving you something different to work on. With the Ace of Pentacles, that's a new beginning, but I feel like it's more so you're going to be, by you changing the way that you treat people and treat yourself, you're going to attract in abundance that is loyal, that is kind of wanting to come back, that's wanting to be with you and stay with you, because you do have a very good relationship with money. With the King of Pentacles, you're very content, and that's going to only get better with time. Like you might have lost some money recently, or you might have like lost a job, or something has just kind of had to be rethought about. You had to sit there and think, okay, I need to think quick. But if you're thinking too quick right now, that's with this eclipse coming in, it's like, no. We will take it all away if you don't slow down and think about what it is that you actually need to be doing. Because I feel like you are not seeing that life is full of luck these days. You're kind of seeing it all as like anything could go wrong any minute. And it's really playing on your mind, and all you want to do is really sleep, because you just don't have the energy to deal with a lot of things. So this is like when your body, when this happens, when the eclipse kind of is making you feel drained, it's because you need to rest. And when you rest, answers will come to you, as long as you don't get trapped up in thinking negative thoughts. Because just because you're resting, when you're resting, you should be resting. You should not be thinking about work. You could literally just meditate for 3 days. Not all the time, but like do meditative things, like just taking a nap or watching a program that's really not something that you have to really concentrate on. Just doing things like that. I think that with the eclipse, coming, I think that the best thing that you can do for yourself is to just kind of let things move through you, and not worry about money or your work or anything like that. And I do think that when you kind of take time to contemplate on things, you're going to be rewarded very, very, very well. With the King of Pentacles, it's like you might have this love for abundance and good fun things, and you want things to go back to normal, but things are not going back to normal. And whether you're trying to defend that, it doesn't matter what you say, things are not going back to normal in the way that we think. It's not that things are going to get worse or like they're, I don't want to say it, but not really. World's not going to go like crazy. It's just going to be different, and it's just going to be. I'm not sure if you're into cryptos, but it's something that I heard there now, cryptos or something like that. And some people hate the whole idea of cryptos, but like a lot of people hated the TV, and that's a thing, and now everyone watches it, so, and is brainwashed by it, so I don't know. Maybe we should just be doing what everyone's doing. I don't know. That's just like the vibe I'm getting from all of this. It's like you need to make decisions on what you want to do in your life, and I think that you just need to trust the way things are moving for you, and that you're going to be given exactly what you need to start fresh, to start new. You have, wow, my ears are ringing. I think that you're going through an awakening, guys. Oh, so that's why this rest is definitely needed. Maybe you're feeling a little bit like sometimes your mind is just kind of feeling like it's, I don't know how to explain that, but I just got this like huge, like, it's almost like someone pulled a towel, sorry, my accent, pulled a towel through my whole head, and it was like, you cleaned my whole brain. So I think you're going to feel like your head's about to explode or something, and then all of a sudden it's just like a massive release. That's energy releasing. And I think that something's trying to get back into alignment, and something's trying to fix itself inside you. So maybe just questioning and asking your body, like, hey body, what's up? What's this about? Because your body will tell you if you sit and listen. And usually it's something very simple. But yeah, trusting and not really moving too much, because you're someone who likes to take action. You have to do the opposite. A lot of the people that are very much, relaxed and chill, they need to now get up and do a bit of shit and get shit together. Whereas you have to do the opposite to a lot of people. You have to kind of slow down and be like, okay, trust the process. Don't trust the process for like a month or longer, like just for that week or whatever, because things are going to move then. But do rest for like 3 or 4 days. Take a break. You deserve it, okay? But yeah, that's all I have for you, group number 4. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below if you want, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye.